What is going on, guys? It is OG Gaming here, and welcome to the new start. And to start the new start of the OG Gaming channel, I am going to do something I did 2 years ago when I started my channel, and that's talk about Everton. Now, being at the start of the new season, well, literally this weekend, if I am correct, I think it's this weekend that the new season starts. Everton's first game is Wolves. Big up Wolves, welcome back to the Premier League. I know you've been in it before. But yeah, I'm really excited for the new league, and I'm pretty excited for Everton as well. I mean, we brought two players in. I can't say one of their names. I can say Richarlison, but the other one's like Deneen or something. I don't even know. I'm not even going to try. I was saying it before the start of this video, trying to say it, go, remember the name, but you guys will know what I'm on about. I'm on about the lad from Barcelona, but I just want to quickly talk about Richarlison. Now, he's played in Watford before when Marco Silva was managing Watford, and basically we bought him for 50 million. Now, I think that's a bit steep for a Watford player. Like, I mean, I know Marco Silva knows him, and he might be a really good player, but you know, I don't really think I don't really think he's 50 million worth. Like, I think he'd be at least 20 to 30 million. I wouldn't put like that big of a price tag on him, but we've secured him, and looking at him, he does look quite good. Looking at him in pre-season, I think he'll definitely be a first-team starter on most of our games. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to the new season. I mean, we've got Wolves first away, and then we have a home game. Hang on, let me just quickly get the fixtures up. But yeah, I think we're going to go quite in positive for the start of the season. Wolves are probably going to fight, but I think Everton might pull it through. I think it's going to be, I wouldn't say it'd be an easy win, but I'd say we've got this one in the bag. But yeah, it's Wolves away, and then Everton's first home game is Southampton, and yeah, I am actually going to that one. I do have a season ticket for Everton, so I will be going to pretty much all the home games in terms of the Premier League. There'll be ones that I can't go to due to holidays or things like college and things like that. But yeah, I mean, the first few games of the season look pretty generous on Everton's side. They've given us Wolves, and then which is the first game away, which is this weekend. Then they've given us Southampton at home on the 18th of August, then Bournemouth away, Huddersfield at home, and then West Ham at home, and then they've given us Arsenal, kind of a bit of a throw-in one there, and then we go to teams like Fulham, Leicester, Palace, United, Brighton, and then from there it's just it's pretty interesting. And then on the 1st of December we have the Shite away at their shit ground. If you're not an Everton fan or you're some other team, we call the opposition the Shite, also known as Liverpool. I just want to let out a disclaimer here. I've grown up in a typical Toffees family. I've grown up in a blue family. We've got blue bloods. Not one person in our family that I know of supports Liverpool. Pretty much everyone in my family supports Everton, and that's the way it's been since I came to the family. And like, I have been growing up to call Liverpool fans copites, shite, dickheads, all the names under the sun. But there are a select few Liverpool fans that I'm actually friends with, and I don't have a problem with. And I know that sounds very weird, but there are, like, for people that don't know, who are like from like places that are like not England, there are sometimes when rivals can get along. I know there's some times where rivals in other countries kill each other or just despise each other, or if there was like someone who changed to a rival in the family, they get disowned. Here, it's a bit different. Like, you can have Everton and Liverpool families, like that support Everton and Liverpool, but when it comes to match day against Everton and Liverpool, they just sit on different couches across the room, like, or they'll split the couch into Everton and Liverpool sides. So it's not like we hate each other. I'm just putting that out there. I don't hate Liverpool fans. I've just grown up into a family that, always calls Liverpool the shit houses. The most common one that we've been using at the moment is Indians, because, when I've gone overseas and I've said I'm from Liverpool, everyone keeps going, oh, Steven Gerrard, and things like that. And, that's why we call you guys Indians, because ever since I've been away, I've been to places like India and Africa, and they've always mentioned Liverpool or Man United. When I've been away and I've seen people, met people, like the locals away, like I've seen a lot of them wearing Manchester United shirts, Arsenal shirts, Chelsea shirts, Liverpool shirts. I don't see them in bloody Bournemouth shirts, which would be actually amazing, but I have met one Aston Villa fan while I've been away, which is quite cool. He was a local, he supported Aston Villa, so yeah, but I just want to let's just get back into what we're actually talking about as Everton as a team. I think the change, Marco Silva, he'll bring a different style to the team. He'll bring a different style of play. He'll bring what he's comfortable with and what he kind of likes to play with, and all that kind of stuff. So I think it'll be different for some of the players who've been here since, the David Moyes days, or, like the Martinez days and things like that. So players like Leighton Baines and Phil Jagielka and Coleman, they won't be used to it. But players like Toussaint and players that we brought in like Walcott during the transfer window in the last season when we were under Sam Allardyce, I think they'll be a bit not used to the style, because they've come in at a point where we've had a different manager, because Martinez was here for about 2 seasons, so his style was kind of like, it had a lot of time to sink in with the players. But Toussaint, Walcott, and especially like the Barcelona lad and Richarlison, they've both come in at a time when we've just got a new manager, and it might be easier for Richarlison because he's come in from a team where they previously had that manager, so he will be used to the style that Marco Silva is putting on. But Deneen, or whatever his name is, he won't be used to, I don't even think he's used to the Premier League. I haven't seen him play in the Premier League, so it'll be completely new to him. The Premier League will be completely new to him. Coming from Spain and Barcelona, and the way Barcelona play, he'll be coming from, like a top flight team to a team that struggle sometimes in the Premier League. And obviously last season, I never really came out and spoke about last season. I wanted to, but I never really had the time to fully, talk about last season. And we were in the relegation zone for a long time, and we managed to get out of that. But honestly, while we were in the relegation zone, I honestly thought it was it for Everton, and I thought we were going down, but we managed to pull it through. And honestly, like Big Sam's or Sam Allardyce's sacking was a bit of a surprise. Like, it was, I kind of expected it. I kind of expected him to leave after 1 season, but sacking him, I didn't think he'd get sacked. I thought he'd leave, personally. I know some people would say, oh, I saw him getting sacked, and a part of me did see him getting sacked, but the bigger part of me saw him just leaving after a season, like saying, I've done all I can, I've saved you from relegation, that was my job, I've done my job, and now I'm going to leave, and then we get a manager like Marco Silva. I didn't expect the team to sack him, and I thought Sam Allardyce had done a decent job. I think he'd done pretty much the job that he was brought in, bearing in mind we did go down into the relegation zone, but he managed to get us out of it. And I think that was kind of the karma, and it was kind of showing that, you know, Big Sam can get us out of trouble. But yeah, he got sacked. We brought in Marco Silva, so I'm very pumped up for the new season, and I pretty much can't wait. I can't wait to see Richarlison and all the other players, you know, get back to it. I mean, I've seen the live streams, I've seen the interview with Richarlison yesterday, I think it was, and I'm looking forward to the new season. I think it's going to be a good season for Everton. I think it might even be a top 5 season for us, bearing in mind, you know, the new players and everything, and I think the different style, bearing in mind where Watford finished last season, I think we can look up to it being a good season. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I mean, Everton have been pretty notorious for things not working out. And, you know, we've just got to go into the season open-minded. And I think we should look up to the season, but we should also not get our expectations too high, as if we do, we might get severely let down. But to be honest, I'm not gonna put a downer on it. I am really excited for the new season, and I am really excited to see what Marco Silva can bring to Everton, as we've seen. Even though in pre-season we did get beat by teams like Blackburn and things like that, but they're just friendlies. Like, I don't really think we were, like, you know, we were at our game in pre-season. I mean, some of the games we were, and things like that. But yeah, another thing I want to talk about is the return of Kevin Morales. Now, when he came to Everton first, I thought he was a really good player. But not to diss on Kevin Morales, I think his attitude to playing is different. And I say different, I mean, it's, well, it stinks like a fucking tuna fish. Like, I don't think he really wants to play at the club. I don't think he's happy playing at Everton. And he went on loan to Olympiacos, and his contract was terminated because he was doing shit and he wasn't meeting the requirements of the team. And I'm not saying I don't want him to be back. I'm kind of happy that he's back, so that we have a variety of wingers that we can kind of replace if Balassi, you know, loses his touch like he has been, because Balassi's lost his touch. I mean, since his knee injury and his surgery, I don't think Balassi's at the prime he was when he came from Crystal Palace, and I think a lot of people would agree with me, but I think it's good that we have that winger there when we need him, but his attitude to playing, I don't think his attitude to playing is exactly the nicest thing in the world, and let's be honest, I think it's stinking, and I wouldn't play him just based on the fact that his attitude stinks, and I wouldn't play him just to piss him off. Like, if he wants to be like that, then if I were Marco Silva, I'd be like that with him, and, you know, give him a bit of, you know, sass back. But yeah, that's all I got to say on that. I will do a halfway through the season review, and obviously that's going to come into ties with the Formula 1 stuff, but I just thought the Formula 1 stuff, like, the Formula 1 season is on a break before we go to Belgium, so I thought I'd quickly fit a video in there. Obviously, you've seen I've deleted my past videos and I'm starting afresh, so I'm sorry about that to the people who like the old me, but this is the new me, this is the different OG Gaming, so I hope you like it. With that being said, I've been OG Gaming. Please like and subscribe. I want to get to 100 subscribers, then I'll do a face reveal for the people who don't know me. For the people who do, hi, you probably went to my primary school, and I'll see you guys later.